gosh, we're here. I have my phone back. I have the rosters. Oh, other side. Yeah, right there. What does that say? All right, folks, welcome in tonight. We have doubleheader action here. The Montcalm Generals to take on the James Monroe Mavericks. Girls will play first, boys will play after. We'll have senior night here for the Generals in between, coming to you live from Craig Havens Court here in Montcalm, West Virginia. So, about to get into the starting lineup for the ladies' game, and then we'll be right into action.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's matchup. We have a special night tonight. We're going to celebrate our seniors in between the match between the boys and the girls. But first, we would like to thank you guys for coming. But we're going to announce the starting lineups for the visiting James Monroe Mavericks. Number 13, Mary Beth Meadows. Number 1, Maggie Burkowski. Number 3, Ava Dunlap. Number 24, Abby Mathis. And number 0, Maya Dunlap. And now for your Montcalm Generals. Number 10, Taylor White. Number 12, Haley Kendrick. And your seniors. 24, Tori Sizemore. 34, Carly McPeak. 44, Summer Williams. Good luck, ladies.
There you have the starting lineups for both teams. Seniors tonight for the Lady Generals, Tori Sizemore, Carly McPeak, and Summer Williams. It is their senior night. All three will be in the starting lineup for the Generals. James Monroe coming in tonight looking to get off of a 3-game skid. Lost 2 games to Mercer Christian, Gilmer, and Greenbrier East. And it looks like players are ready to take the court. It'll be Maggie Borowski to tip off against Taylor White. Ball's in the air, tip back, and it's going to end up with Dunlap. Comes to Borowski to the left side to Meadows. 3 in the air for Meadows. Goes off the front of the rim. Not going to drop, and rebound brought out by Sizemore. And he'll have it out of bounds. Going to stay. He's going to stay with the Generals. I'm going to have a break here for just a second as the scoreboard wasn't functioning correctly. Being attended to at the moment. And now we got it. And back to action. Ball's going to be inbounded to Kendrick, and we're off. Comes to White. Back to Kendrick. Gets a screen from Williams. Now goes back to White at the top of the key. White watched by Ava Dunlap. Has a screen, is able to switch off of it. Going to get a jump shot up from the right side. No good. Rebound cleared out by the younger Dunlap. Maya up to Meadows. Meadows drives in, Euro step off the glass, and there's the first 2 points of the game. Bounce comes to Kendrick, works it back to White. White starts her dribble, tries to get a pass over to Williams. It does, just over the outstretched hands of Borowski. White works the ball against Dunlap, gets a screen. Entry pass inside is knocked away by Maya Dunlap into the hands of Meadows. Meadows crosses midcourt, drives left side, out pass to Maya Dunlap, 3 in the air, and got it from the corner. Ava Dunlap, 3 quick points. Kendrick brings the ball to this side, to Williams. Now to Sizemore. Sizemore finds White on the right corner. Looks back inside to Williams. Williams in some trouble there, and the ball's knocked away by Maya Dunlap. Drives left side, and going to have a foul as White was coming in trying to disrupt that. I think she tripped and went into her. Going to draw the floor foul. Yeah, shoe was untied. That might have been what caused the trip. And ball inbounded by Dunlap. Goes to Borowski, to the younger Dunlap. Drives baseline, shot up over everything. Won't drop. Rebound brought out by McPeak. Peak finds White, and here come the Generals on offense. Bounce pass to Kendrick, and they'll clear midcourt. Picked up there by Borowski. Comes to the right side, and ball's knocked out of bounds. Borowski last touch. Kendrick takes the inbound and comes to White on the left side. Left hand, Williams on the left side. Now back up top to Sizemore. Sizemore hands off to Kendrick, who comes to White. White all the way across to Williams. Just out of reach, and it's rebounded by Mathis. Finds Meadows. Meadows is going to drive into the paint. Shuffles a pass to Dunlap, and there's Maya Dunlap with 2 points. Kendrick controls the ball as the Generals bring it down court. Score 7-0 right now. Generals trail. White with the ball on the right side. Hounded there by Ava Dunlap. And works into the corner. Gets it to Kendrick. Kendrick's able to break through the pressure. Finds Williams. Williams gives a bounce pass to Sizemore. Back to Williams. Inlet pass to Sizemore. Just a shot up and blocked, but a foul. And that's going to be 2 shots coming in here for senior Tori Sizemore. Be the first foul on Meadows, first team foul for the Mavericks. Shots on the way and got it. That'll be the first points of the night for the Lady Generals. With that, we'll have Maddie Hudgens checking into this game. She'll get Carly McPeak. Shot on the way from Sizemore and gets them both. Inbound comes to Borowski, up to Meadows. Meadows drives in, right side, goes off the glass in front of a couple of defenders and gets it to drop. White with the ball, comes all the way across to Williams. Williams has nobody guarding her at the top of the key. Now she's going to hand off to Kendrick. Kendrick comes back to Sizemore. Sizemore watched there by Meadows. Hands off to Williams. Williams watched at arm's length by Mathis. Now she's going to put it in the paint. Drives in, shot up, and she's fouled as she drives in. Let's see, I think that's going to go against Borowski. Oh, actually going to go against Mathis. So it'll be 2 shots coming now for Summer Williams. Shot on the way and hits the rim, bounces around, but falls out. Williams' second attempt is in the air. Got it to go. That cuts it to a 3-9, a 6-point lead here for James Monroe. Ball into the hands of Mary Beth Meadows. To the left side. Dunlap finds Dunlap at the top of the key. Swings over to Meadows. Inlet pass to Maya Dunlap, who cuts into the paint and scores. Back door was open, and she found it. Pushes the score 3-11 now with just about 4 minutes to go in the quarter. White works against Dunlap, gets a screen set from, tries to get the pass in. That's going to go off the hands of Dunlap. Got the screen from Sizemore, was trying to get the pass into her, just a little low. Now Borowski has the ball. She's going to step back, and they call a travel on the step. Basket doesn't count, and it'll stay 3-11. Kinder comes to the left side to Sizemore. It's a screen from Williams. Drives all the way in baseline. Shot blocked by Borowski at the basket. And Borowski with the rebound. Swings pass all the way up to Dunlap. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Maya Dunlap, and she's able to clean up the play and get the points. 3-13 now. Mavericks are stretched out a 10-point lead here in the first quarter as the clock ticks down 3:20. Williams hands off to Kendrick. 3 in the air, just offline. Rebound brought out by Meadows. Meadows has nobody up front. She's going to stop, pushes up a jump shot, and got that one. Meadows is hot here early. 3-15 now as the clock rolls under 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Go to Sizemore. Sizemore watched by Meadows. Works to the right side. Has Hudgens in the corner. Now Hudgens is going to cut across. They're going to keep it up here on the wing. Sizemore gives up her dribble. Gets back into Williams. Williams turns. Finds White. White's going to work against Dunlap. Back to Williams. Williams looking for some help and finds it in Kendrick. And reset the offense. Pass swings to the right to Sizemore. Summer Williams calling for a screen. Sets it. Meadows is able to squeeze through. Now Williams with the ball on the wing. Works against Mathis. Now trapped in the corner. Gives up her dribble. And we're going to get a timeout. Montcalm, sensing the need to slow things down, is going to go ahead and call that timeout. And it comes with 2:12 on the clock. 3-15 is your score. All right, back to it now. 3-15, 12-point margin, 2:12 on the clock. Montcalm will make their way back on. They'll have the inbound underneath their basket. White gets the ball, slaps a hand, and to start the inbound, comes all the way to the top of the key to Williams. Williams hands off to Kendrick, and they'll run the offense from there. A bounce pass to Hudgens is intercepted by Dunlap, gets it up to Borowski. Borowski drives in, can't get the shot to go, gets a rebound, goes up again, and is going to be fouled. Looks like it's going to go on Sizemore. It'll result in 2 foul shots on this end for Borowski. Shot on the way and got that one. Second attempt for Borowski on line, but too strong. Rebound brought out by Maya Dunlap. Dunlap comes back to the top of the key to Ava Dunlap. Into the corner to Meadows. Three in the air, in and out. Rebound loose, brought out by Borowski. Back to Meadows. Drives in. Mathis with the ball. Shot up, blocked. It's her own rebound and cleans up. I think it was White who got the handle on the first one. Minute 40 on a 15-point lead for the Mavericks as they get the ball into Sizemore. Going to drive in, back out to Williams. Shot up off the back of the rim. The rebound is loose, and it's controlled now by Meadows. Meadows pushes the ball across midcourt off to Borowski. Borowski open underneath and scores. Fast break offense working here for the Mavericks. If they stretch this out to a 20-3 lead as we close in on 60 seconds in the first quarter. And a foul as they get the ball over midcourt going to go against Mary Beth Meadows. Nobody into the bonus yet, and that'll result in the inbound play. Going to have Riley Jackson check into this game. She's going to relieve Meadows, who just picked up her second foul. White slaps the ball, puts it back in to Kendrick. Kendrick to White, guarded there by Dunlap. Gets a screen from Williams, drives right side into the corner to Kendrick. Going to work back, now switches herself, brings it back to the top, finds Williams, goes back to Kendrick. Kendrick to Sizemore on the wing, guarded closely by the freshman Jackson. Step back and gives up her dribble, spins, looks for help, finds Williams. Williams steps up to the three-point line, thought about the shot, now goes back to White with a smile on her face. And Kendrick loses a dribble. It's going to be taken away by Dunlap. Dunlap drives against White, goes to the right side, stops, shot up underneath the basket. Can't get it to go, rebound to Borowski. Borowski swings a pass to Jackson. Jackson back to Borowski. Three in the air from the right corner, and Borowski cashes in from downtown. As we roll under 20 seconds now, it's a 20-point lead for the Mavericks. Have enough time to get one last shot up here, and they go to White. White crosses midcourt, is picked up by Dunlap. Clock rolls down to 5 seconds now as they go to Kendrick. They're going to have to get something in a hurry here. Find Sizemore, and the clock expires before they're able to get the shot off. So after 8 minutes of action, score here at Craig Havens Court is 23-3. James Monroe out ahead. We'll take a quick break. Be right back. Getting ready to bring it back to action. Warning from the officials for both teams that the break has expired, and now they're both heading out. The Montcalm ball to start. Going to be an inbound from White to Kendrick. Kendrick comes directly back to White, who's guarded by the freshman Dunlap. Pass. Dunlap knocks it in the air, goes to Borowski, and Borowski drives in for 2 easy points. Turnover on the opening possession of the quarter leads to points for the Mavericks. And now Montcalm back on offense. It'll be Sizemore with the ball. And that ball get knocked down by Dunlap, gets it to Borowski. Borowski goes right back to the top of Dunlap, and 2 more points. So same thing, 2 times down. Maya Dunlap knocks the ball into the air, and Maggie Borowski ends up with it with her hands. Both lead to points. Sizemore has to give up her dribble, gets to Kendrick, finds White on the left wing. Wing goes all the way across to Williams, down low to Hudgens, and she's able to score. Found the hole in the defense, and Maddie Hudgens is able to put 2 on the board. Maya Dunlap with the ball. There goes to Ava Dunlap. Inlet pass to Mathis. Mathis misses the first shot, gets her own rebound, can't get the second one to go. Borowski comes out with it, swings a pass to Dunlap. Dunlap back in the corner to Borowski. Borowski's going to put it on the court. Mid-range jumper up too strong. Rebound knocked out of bounds. And looks like it's going to go to the Generals. Kendrick rolls across midcourt. Gives it over to Sizemore. Sizemore comes back to the top of the key, finds White. White back to Sizemore on the right wing, guarded there by Dunlap. Ball in pass to Hudgens is knocked away by Jackson, and we're going to get a foul as Jackson's knocked out of bounds by Hudgens as they scrambled for the ball. Pressure being applied here by the Generals as the Mavericks will inbound and come across midcourt. Ava Dunlap with the ball on the left wing finds Maya Dunlap, back to Ava Dunlap, another 3 in the air, got that one to go. That's her second 3 of the night. 30-5 now, the Mavericks lead. 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Ball bounces back off of Williams' foot, but the Generals recover and find it to White in the corner. She's trapped, tries to get a pass out, but it's going to go wide and out of bounds. Borowski controls, walks over midcourt, back to Maya Dunlap. Head fake, drives in, shuffles a pass to Ava Dunlap. Long 2 in the air and just a little bit short. Ends up out of bounds. Now we're going to have Mary Beth Meadows check back in. Riley Jackson will head back to the bench. Kendrick will bring the ball over the center circle. High pass to White is brought down. She's in trouble there. Now she gets away from it. Gets it to Williams. Jump shot up off the backboard. Won't drop. Long rebound goes out to Kendrick. She's going to drive. Finds Sizemore, who goes up and is fouled. So that'll go against Ava Dunlap. It'll be 2 shots coming here for Tori Sizemore. First shot up, a little strong off back iron, no good. Second shot on the way, off back iron again, rebound out to Mathis. She'll find Maya Dunlap. Dunlap drives all the way across to Ava. She's going to put it on the court, looks for somebody to go to, finds Meadows. Meadows works back to the top of the key, pass into Mathis. Mathis turns in the paint, shot up, no good. Long rebound out to Dunlap. She shuffles to Meadows. Meadows drives in, floater in the lane, off back glass, ain't good. Kendrick passes off to White, and she'll come across the center line. Works to the left against Ava Dunlap. Comes to Summer Williams. Williams back to the top to Kendrick. Now to Sizemore on the right. Going to get a screen there from Hudgens. Mavericks switch off of it and has to give up her dribble. She's on the edge, gets it into Williams. Williams dribbles in against Mathis, shot up. Mathis got a piece of that ball and also looked like a piece of Williams. This is a foul call, and Williams will head to the line for 2. It's the second foul here on Abby Mathis. Williams' shot on the way and got it. And it looks like Hannah Terry will get into this game. She'll relieve Mathis with 2 fouls. Williams' second shot is up. And got them both. Long pass up to Meadows. Meadows is going to work into the right side. Now comes back to Dunlap. Back to Meadows, top of the key. Drives in, loses her dribble. It's loose and going to be picked up by Williams. Turnover for the Mavericks will give the ball right back to Montcalm, and it'll be White to bring the ball down the court. White's going to be picked up by Ava Dunlap as she comes over midcourt. Gets a screen there from Williams. You get it into Sizemore, back to White. White works in the baseline, has to come back out to Sizemore. Sizemore loses the ball. That's Ava Dunlap who takes it away. She's going to dribble in, finds Borowski. Borowski drives up, can't get it to go. Rebound, tipped around, going to be controlled by White. And knocked out of bounds, going to be last touched on the Generals. Ava Dunlap to throw in just in front of the Montcalm cheerleaders. She finds Meadows. That ball knocked away by Kendrick and picked up by White. Another turnover on this end. Under 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. And White comes to the left side. Has to work back right, gives up her dribble, comes to Williams. Williams at the top of the key, guarded by Terry. She's going to be tied up by Borowski. Be a jump ball. And that arrow is going to point toward James Monroe. Looks like Addison Thomason about to check into this game. She's going to come in for Kendrick. Meadows with the ball is going to be guarded by Hudgens. Come to the right side to Dunlap. Dunlap to Dunlap in the wing into the corner. Now back to Borowski, top of the key, finds Meadows. Back up to Maya Dunlap. Three in the air from the right side, in and out. Rebound brought down by White. White's going to have pressure applied all the way down the court by Ava Dunlap. Now they'll switch off, and Meadows will come to the top. Work our way all the way across to Sizemore. And now back to White. They'll set the offense with Mary Beth Meadows watching. Screen comes from Williams. Back to Williams now. Picked up by Hannah Terry. She's going to put the ball on the court and drive, and a reach-in foul is going to be charged against Maggie Borowski. That'll be her second foul of the night. Actually, her first foul of the night. The earlier foul I thought was actually on Abby Mathis, so that is her first. Taylor White, slaps the ball. Gets it into Williams, but that ball's knocked away by Borowski. Ends up with Meadows. Meadows going to drive in, uncontested, layup good. Sizemore works to the left side. Now backs off. Walks the ball back toward the top of the key. Going to pass off to White. White's going to get a screen from Williams. Drives left side. Has to put the brakes on. Stops just a shot up, but that's knocked away by Dunlap. And out of bounds. Last touched on the Generals. Looks like Riley Jackson going to check back in. She's going to give Ava Dunlap a rest. Borowski comes across midcourt, finds Meadows, back to Dunlap. Dunlap bounce pass into Jackson. Jackson turns. He's going to have to go back out to Dunlap. Open three. Got it. Maya Dunlap that time with the three-pointer, and it stretches this out to a 30-point lead, 7-37, with under 2 minutes to play in the half. Got to have a couple more substitutions as Jordan Roberts and Lily St. Clair have walked up to the scorer's table for the Mavericks. Hudgens in some trouble here as Jackson reaches in, takes that ball away, ends up in the hands of Meadows. Meadows is going to drive in for another uncontested layup. And we're going to get a timeout. That's going to be an official's timeout. Comes with 90 seconds to play in the first half. restarts now as the Generals will control over midcourt. Sizemore walks to the top of the key. Goes to the right side to White. White picked up there by St. Clair. Has to give up her dribble. Comes back to Sizemore. Sizemore all the way across to Thomason. Now it goes back to Sizemore. Sizemore guarded closely by St. Clair. Finds Thomason. Jackson comes out to cover her on the wing. And now pounce into Williams. Goes to White. White gets the jump shot in the air. Off the glass and good. Now Meadows with the ball to the right side. That's to Roberts. Shot up. Can't get that one to go. Rebound brought out by Williams. 45 seconds to play now as the Generals will take control. They'll walk over midcourt. Sizemore comes to the top of the key. Looks to the left side. Finds Thomason. Now comes back to Sizemore. Now to White. White gets a pass in to Williams. Williams turns in some trouble. Comes back to White. Pass back to the top of the key. They work it over to Thomason again. She's looking inside, tries to get a bounce pass. That's going to be taken away by St. Clair. St. Clair on the drive, stops, fires a pass into Roberts. Roberts up off glass and good. And stretches it out now 41-9 as the clock rolls under 7 seconds to play here in the first half. And it's going to be Sizemore with the ball. Goes to Thomason. Thomason's going to have to put this in the air. Goes to White, or Williams, shot up and no good. So at the end of your first half score, James Monroe out front 41-9. Stay tuned. We're going to take a break for halftime, and we'll be back for the second half. Don't go anywhere.
Okay. So she's got.
And about 10 seconds left here in the at the halftime break. And we're going to be heading back into action. James Monroe out front 41-9 here at Craig Havens Court in Montcalm. There you hear the horn. Boys players for both teams making their way to the locker rooms. They're going to have action following immediately after this game. You'll also have Montcalm Senior Night festivities in between the games. Stay tuned for that. You'll get to see all the seniors from Montcalm's athletic groups who are here with us tonight. And it'll be your original starting lineups for the Mavericks back out. The Generals look like they have their initial starting lineup out as well, except for Maddie Hudgens is in. And it'll be White coming to Kendrick on the right side. Quick movement here by the Generals. They're going to swing the ball out to Kendrick. 3 in the air from straight away, just short. Saved from out of bounds by Hudgens, but picked up by Mathis. She gets it all the way up to Dunlap. Dunlap goes across the court to Meadows. Meadows off the glass and gets the 3. It's stats from that first half for the Mavericks. Mary Beth Meadows had 12 points. Maggie Borowski with 8. Eva Dunlap had 6. Abby Mathis with 2. And Maya Dunlap came away with 11. Jordan Roberts chipped in with 2 more. Maddie Hudgens with 2 points. Taylor White with 2 points. Sizemore had 2, and Williams had 3. And 2 more points on this end for the Generals. It's 11-44 now, all the way up to Borowski, and she drives in and scores. Williams with the ball at the top of the key. Finds Hudgens on the left side. He's going to get Kendrick that ball, and they run into each other. Kendrick able to keep control. No miscommunication there on the offensive swing. They go to White. White comes across to Sizemore. Sizemore to Williams at the top of the key. Will be guarded there by Mathis. Somebody to cut to the basket. Now comes back to Sizemore. Sizemore watched on the left side by Meadows. Drives in, has an open lane, and scores. Able to cut underneath the Maverick defense. Meadows to Dunlap. Dunlap works off the left side, back to the top of the key to Maya Dunlap. Swings to Meadows, cuts back in, gets it back to her. Now gets her own rebound off of the miss. Finds Ava. 3-pointer in the air, just offline. And saved from out of bounds by Borowski. Goes to Mathis. All the way to Meadows. Meadows fires a baseball pass into Dunlap. Gets it out to Borowski. And Borowski scores on the mid-range jumper. That comes with almost 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Game moving quickly. We get it to Kendrick. Kendrick back into a cutting Sizemore, and it's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be last touched by the Mavericks as it was knocked out by Meadows. White slaps the ball, goes all the way to the top of the key. That ends up with Sizemore. She's able to track it down before it goes over midcourt. Back to White now. White puts it on the ground, works against Meadows. Thinks about driving, now comes all the way across. Sizemore goes up and gets it, works against Dunlap, fires a pass into Williams. Another pass to Hudgens. She goes up and is, blocked, and a travel. It's Ava Dunlap on the block. Fires a pass into the corner to Dunlap. She drives in, gets a shot up, own rebound, back to Maya Dunlap. Long 2 in the air. Now a rebound to Mathis. She puts it up and it rolls over top of everything. Won't go. Rebound by Borowski. Meadows with the ball now. 3 up and in. And she's knocked down on the backside. No call. And the play on. Kendrick crosses mid-court. Finds Taylor White. She works against Maya Dunlap. Comes back to the top to Sizemore. Sizemore puts up a fake. Now drives left side all the way to the glass and scores. Offense coming a little bit easier here for Montcalm now as Mavericks find Dunlap. Back to Borowski. 3 up. Misses that. Rebound brought down by Sizemore. Sizemore's going to bring it down herself. Is hassled by a couple of Mavericks, but they'll run by and set the defense up in the half court. Crosses midcourt with the ball. Goes to the top of the key. He's going to get a screen set from Kendrick. Drives right side, picked up by Borowski. Has to give up a dribble. Comes into Williams. Now pass over top of everybody down to Sizemore, and they say she travels along the baseline. She tries to get a pass in to Maddie Hudgens. Dunlap with the ball on the inbounds, goes to Meadows. Meadows brings it across midcourt, finds Borowski. Borowski back to Ava Dunlap. Dunlap finds Meadows. An immediate pass into Borowski underneath, works across, tries to get a reverse layup, won't go. It's loose. Now comes out with her own rebound, goes to Ava Dunlap, over to Meadows. 3 in the air for Meadows, and in and out. Can't get that one to go. Long rebound tipped around, goes out to Sizemore. She's able to secure it as a couple of Mavericks put hands in for it, and it'll be Montcalm ball. Pass all the way down from White to Hudgens. A foul. That'll go against Riley Jackson on the shot, and Maddie Hudgens will be going to the line for 2. Good eyes down court there from White. Hudgens shot on the way and in. Next shot up and got it. Meadows comes across midcourt, finds Dunlap on the left side. Back to Meadows, into Maya Dunlap, out to Ava. 3 in the air for Dunlap, off the back iron. Long rebound out to Borowski. Borowski finds Maya Dunlap, shot up, and we're going to get a whistle on the court. I believe it's a scoreboard malfunction. Again, reset the time and put it to 2:32. All right, inbounds to Meadows, tipped in the air by Hudgens. She goes down hard. She's up, look like she's all right. Back to Borowski now, shot up and counts, and she'll have a chance at a three-point play as she'll go to the line. Hudgens went up to get that inbound play, able to tip it in the air, but it ended up with Meadows anyway when Hudgens came down pretty hard. Looks like she's going to walk that off, though, and be all right. Borowski shot good. And going to get a timeout from the Generals. Looks like Thomason is going to check back into this game after the play resumes. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll step away for just a minute and be right back. All right, getting ready to get back into the action now. 2:25 on the clock. It's a third quarter score, 17-54. midcourt for the Mavericks. You're going to have Riley Jackson into the game. Looks like she's in to spell Mathis. And it'll be general ball. Sizemore walks across midcourt, goes to Williams. Williams spins at the top of the key, now comes back to Sizemore. Sizemore hassled by Borowski. Now Meadows joins in. Pass into Williams is knocked away by Jackson, but ends up with Thomason. So the Generals recover the ball. And it'll be an inlet pass to Sizemore. Tries to get it into Hudgens, and it's going to be knocked out by a trio of Mavericks and end up out of bounds. And now we'll have Abby Mathis check back into the game. Looks like she's going to come in for Jackson. White slaps the ball, looks for somewhere to go, finds Williams on the left corner. Williams trapped there by Dunlap and Meadows, and the ball will be tied up, and we're going to get a jump ball. Arrow points to the Mavericks. Meadows comes to Dunlap. Dunlap into the corner to Borowski. Borowski looks for somewhere and finds Mathis. Mathis back to the top to Meadows, and they'll reset. Going to come to the right back to Meadows. Swings a pass all the way down to Dunlap, out to Meadows. 3 in the air from Meadows, off the edge of the backboard. Another rebound by Borowski. Gets a shot up and in. Generals bring the ball over midcourt as it ticks down towards 60 seconds to play in the third quarter. Sizemore controls, finds Hudgens. Hudgens going to have the ball taken away by Maya Dunlap. She has the lane all the way to herself, drives in and scores. Sizemore bring the ball over midcourt. 50 seconds to play here in the quarter. Inside to Williams. Goes to White. White with a long two off the backboard. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. Comes out. Generals control that with Sizemore. She gets the shot up. Somebody got a hand on that, though. Maybe Maya Dunlap. And the Mavericks get the rebound. It'll be Ava Dunlap finds Meadows, and we're going to get a blocking foul. That's going to go against Hudgens. And it'll be on the floor. Pass goes into Borowski. Borowski gets the shot up, no good. Abby Mathis comes out with a rebound, but it'll be tied up there by Hudgens, and arrow points toward the Generals. Sizemore brings the ball over midcourt, steps up to the top of the key. Finds Hudgens. Hudgens has to go up in the air to get it. Tries to get a pass through, but it's knocked away by Ava Dunlap. Now it's loose. Taylor White comes out with it. Finds Sizemore. Long two on the way. Rebound out to Mathis. Mathis finds Borowski, and Borowski will push the ball over midcourt. Gets a pass all the way across to Dunlap. Shot up. Off back iron at the buzzer, and no good. But after 3 quarters of action, it's 17:58 here. Mavericks out in front. We're going to take another break and be back for the fourth quarter. All right, getting ready to start the fourth quarter of action. James Monroe out in front here, 17-58. We go into the last 8-minute frame of this first game of the night. Be Mavericks to control, opening inbound. Comes to Borowski. Borowski goes to Dunlap, into the corner to Dunlap. Now back to Maya at the wing. Swings the pass all the way around to Meadows, into Mathis. Mathis turns in the lane to Borowski. Jump shot up, offline. Rebound out to Mathis. She gets to Meadows. Meadows three up, short. And long rebound, saved from out of bounds by Meadows. Goes to Borowski. Hustle there from the Mavericks as they find Maya Dunlap. Three up. And another one is offline. Rebound to Borowski. Now to Meadows. Meadows drives in, gets a shot up. No good. Rebound finally there out to Williams. Williams going to find White as she brings it down the left end of the court. It's a pass to Thomason. Thomason back to the top to Sizemore. They'll reset. Sizemore tries to hand the ball off to Kendrick and does after it's tapped for just a moment by the Mavericks. They work it into Williams. Goes to White. White works against Borowski. Gives up her dribble. Comes back to Kendrick. Kendrick thinks about the three. Now resets and comes back to the top to White. White to Sizemore. Back to White. Turns. Gets a bounce pass into Williams. Williams goes up for the shot, but I think she had her arm hit as she goes up, and it'll be a foul. It's going to be two shots coming for Summer Williams. Foul going to be on Dunlap, I believe. No, actually on Mathis. Shot up for Williams, won't go. And we're ready to go after a little bit of confusion on the court. Second shot up and got it. And it'll be 14, Isabella Poor to check in. Borowski with the ball as the clock rolls under 7 minutes to play to Meadows. Ike all the way to the top to Dunlap, to Dunlap. And it's Maya Dunlap drives in to score with the assist from Ava. Kendrick works the ball over the center circle, finds White in the paint at the high post, gets a jump shot up, rolls around, won't go. Rebound brought down by Meadows. She's going to bring it out, tracked down by Hudgens. Now gets it into Ava Dunlap, gets a shot up, no good, swings it back to Borowski off the rebound from Maya, and she's able to put up the mid-range jumper. And going to get a timeout on the court from Montcalm. There's going to be a half timeout, so we'll just stay right here. This will be over quickly. James Monroe leads this 62-18. Back to action now as Montcalm will inbound the ball. They go to White. White drives in against Meadows. Comes back to Kendrick. Swings across to Sizemore. Sizemore's looking for somewhere to get this ball in and instead goes back to Kendrick. Now to Sizemore again. Guarded closely by Borowski. Let's put the ball in the court and bring it back to the middle. She finds Taylor White on the right side. White gets a jump shot up. That goes over top. Won't drop. Rebound brought out by the freshman Jackson. Jackson finds Meadows. Meadows steps up. Goes to Hopkins. Three in the air for Hopkins. That won't go. Her first minutes of the night. A rebound to Borowski. That won't go. And a rebound to Riley Jackson. And she does clean it up. Kendrick will walk the ball over the center circle. Swings a high pass to White. Goes to the corner to Hudgens. Now back to the top to Kendrick. Goes to Sizemore. Finds Williams. Tries to go to White. That ball's knocked away. Mavericks control. It's Meadows who drives into the lane. Gets a floater up and goes down. Williams with the ball, gets it to White at the high post. White gets a shot up, drops a little short. Somebody might have got a hand up to disrupt that. The rebound's brought out by Riley Jackson. Swings a pass all the way up to Meadows. Back to Borowski, and Borowski drives in to score. The extra pass opens the lane, and the Mavericks add 2 more. Even 50-point lead here for the Mavericks with about half of a quarter to play. 18-68. It's going to be White into Williams. Williams goes to Sizemore. Sizemore watched closely, gets it back inside to Williams, bounce pass to Sizemore, underneath, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound, shot up, blocked by Mathis, and out of bounds. It's going to stay on this end with Montcalm. White takes the ball, slaps a hand, looks for somewhere to go, finds Sizemore in the corner, gets it back to White to Sizemore, thinks about the shot. Hopkins comes out to defend, swings a pass all the way across to Williams. Williams back to the top to Kendrick. Kendrick's going to hand off to White. Pass to Sizemore now, has Williams inside. Williams turns toward the middle, spins, guarded there by several Mavericks. They work the ball all the way around, gets into the corner. It's going to be Sizemore with the drive. Hand off to Williams on the bounce pass, and she's able to score in front of the basket. Nifty combination of seniors right there working to get that point on the board. And now it'll be the Mavericks getting the ball to Roberts. Back to Meadows. Looks inside, puts it on the court, finds Hopkins. 3 in the air for Hopkins. A little strong. Rebound tracked down by Jackson. She knocks it back inside to Jordan Roberts. To Meadows. Meadows is going to drive in, gets a pass to Terry. Terry's shot up. That's blocked by White. She's going to get the rebound as well and hand off to Kendrick. And with 180 seconds to play in this game, it's going to be Montcalm ball as they cross midcourt. Kendrick's controls. High pass to White. White gets a pass inside to Williams. She turns back out to Kendrick. Long 3 on the way off the front iron. Won't go. It's going to be rebounded out to Jackson. Jackson crosses midcourt. Gives up her dribble. Comes back to the top of the key to Meadows. Meadows stops over to Roberts. Roberts thinks about it. Now puts it on the court baseline. Gives up her dribble. She's in some trouble in the corner there, and we're going to get a foul on the reach-in, I believe, on Sizemore. It comes with 2:39 to play. And now Lily St. Clair will check in, and Mary Beth Meadows will come off, and that is the last starter remaining on the court for the Mavericks. Jackson with the ball, works to the right side, comes back to Roberts. Roberts looks for St. Clair, gets it. That's knocked away by Hudgens. It's loose in a scrum. We'll see who comes out with it. It's going to be tied up. Arrow points back toward the Generals. White inbounds the ball to Kendrick. Kendrick across to Sizemore. Sizemore guarded there by Roberts. Gets it back to Kendrick. Kendrick swings away from St. Clair, but the pass into Williams is taken away by Riley Jackson. Drives in, gets an awkward shot up, won't go. Rebound by White. She's in trouble. Comes out, falls down, keeps her dribble, and now she's back up and moving. Good ball control there by White. Gets it all the way up to Sizemore. Sizemore gets a shot. That's going to be brought down by Hudgens underneath. And simultaneous possession on that as Leah Hopkins had part of the ball too, and it's going to be arrow point back toward the Mavericks on the jump ball. So points won't count. It'll stay 20-68 with under 2 minutes to play now. Inbound to Jordan Roberts, and she'll bring the ball over midcourt. Steps up to the top of the key, goes inside to Terry. Terry spins to the outside and travels before she can get the shot up. Kendrick gets a pass up to Sizemore. Sizemore guarded there by Roberts. Pass inside to Williams. Comes over to White. White finds Hudgens underneath. Hudgens spins against the freshman Jackson. Gets the shot up, but can't get it to go. Now takes it away from St. Clair. Gets it to White. White's pass intended for Williams is taken away by Jackson. Jackson's going to drive into the right side. Against Hudgens, stops, pushes up a high jump shot. That goes over top, won't land. And rebound out to White. Now a minute and 15 seconds to play. And we're going to get a timeout, Montcalm. It's going to be a full timeout. All right, and we are back to it. Clock rolls under 1:10. They get it to Williams. Williams is going to drive in, has to get back out to Sizemore. Jump shot up for Sizemore, goes off the back of the iron. Rebound brought out by Jackson, but she's not able to control it, and it's going to end up with Poor. And Poor gets a shot up, won't go, but is fouled. She'll have 2 shots on the way. First shot up and short. Second shot on the way. In and out, won't go. Rebound brought by Terry. Terry finds Hopkins. She'll drive left side to the high post. Stops, plants her feet. Shot up off the front of the iron. Rebound to Terry. Terry's shot blocked, but a foul on Williams. And with 47.7 seconds, it'll be Hannah Terry heading to the line for 2 shots. Terry's first shot on the way and drops. Second shot, and that one goes as well. Clock rolls under 45 seconds to play in this one as Montcalm brings the ball over midcourt. Pass to Thomason, now back to Sizemore. Sizemore guarded closely by Roberts. It's a bounce pass into Williams. Williams' shot blocked by Hopkins. Ends up with Roberts. Roberts is going to push the ball over midcourt. Goes to the left side of the high post. Out to Hopkins. 3 in the air and got that one. Aaliyah Hopkins with her first points of the season. Gets that to go. 15 seconds now for the Mavericks. And it's going to be Roberts who knocks that ball away. Going to drive in. Crosses up. Gets a shot up. Too strong, but a foul. And with 4 seconds to play, it'll be Roberts heading to the line for 2 shots. Roberts aligns toward the right side of the stripe. Ball in the air and just off the front of the rim. Ready for a second shot. Steps right up and puts it up. No good. Rebound out to Poor. And it'll be a tangle as the ball runs loose, and that'll be enough to run the clock out. And the Mavericks are going to walk away from this first end of the doubleheader with a victory, 20-73. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to cap this one off right after this. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have the boys' game, and we're going to have Montcalm senior night.
Me first.
You hear this one? Y'all ready? Okay, we're here tonight. Big win for the Mavericks, 78-20 against Montcalm on the front end of this doubleheader. Players of the game here, 22 points for Mary Beth Meadows, 21 for Maggie Borowski. So, you guys had been on a little bit of a skid the past couple weeks, I guess, past week, let's say, the past 3 games. So you two are leaders of this team. You've been playing on it for a long time. What did you guys say before this game coming back in to get everybody on the right track?
We just wanted to make sure that we had energy coming into it and that we were just going as hard as we could, even though we've had a rough couple games in the past week.
You guys had a pretty tough schedule the past couple of weeks. You went and played number 1 Gilmer at the tournament. You played Greenbrier East, who's been on a roll. Got a tournament starting here in just a little over a week, I think. So how are those games preparing you to go into that?
We're usually not used to seeing teams with that much skill, so I think it definitely helps us whenever we're going into a tournament, being used to playing teams like that.
Did you learn anything playing against Gilmer that you might be able to use later on?
Yeah, they definitely showed us we need to work on our rebounding, and they helped us to work on different defenses.
Well, you guys definitely rebounded well tonight. I don't have the official stats on that. We'll get those, but I have a feeling we're going to find out that you had a double-double on the rebound. So what were you doing tonight? Seems like you were all over the place.
She's been all over the place in the past, 5 games we've had. So
Yeah, I mean, just, I don't know, being everywhere helps. Just because I get the rebound, it leads to another shot, which we usually need, so it helps out a lot.
Let's see. You guys, like you said, you've been pretty busy. How were you able to prepare much for this one coming in?
Well, I think the games that we've had have just been preparing us. So although we might not be at practice, we've been working during the games.
All right. So I guess the last thing we can talk about, you guys pretty much covered everything. Coming into the end of the season. So do you feel like you are where you want to be as you get into this point?
I think so.
I feel like in some aspects we are, but there's still things that we have to work on.
What are those things you want to work on to get a little bit better at?
getting second chance shots and rebounding on the offensive side to get more shots.
And when we played Gilmer, we couldn't drive the ball as much as we usually can, and it was definitely a different atmosphere. So.
You're getting an opportunity to prove on them things tomorrow. Quick turnaround from tonight. I think you play at 1 o'clock tomorrow at James Monroe against Riverview. So we'll be there for that one. But until then, that's it for tonight. Stick around. We got senior night and we got the boys playing, so don't go anywhere.